Well, howdy, partners! Hello there, another 4K recording. So this is part three. So continuing exactly where we were last time, and we saved at this fire because we're now in the main game. Okay, so if I looked at my and I said, there's a couple of places here we could go. That seems to be some, and I do love the way we can zoom right in now. We can zoom in a lot closer than we used to. I think it was around about kind of that zoom range before, but now we can go in a bit more, which is really nice because it kind of gives you a real look at these kind of new areas. Now, as I said in the last one, I can't remember which one of the two sites it was, whether it was that one or that one, but there is something of interest there. I got a feeling it was that one, although, I could be totally wrong. So we'll head to that because it was a very interesting place to visit. I can't think how I get there. It could be, yeah, it looks like I may have to follow the road, and there's a way in here. So we'll try and do that. And obviously, we're going to get creatures in the way, of course. And so far, I'm playing it nice and cool, nice and careful. Let's probably get up there. We'll forego that for a minute because I want to squeeze in as much as I can. I've actually got very little space left on my PlayStation 5 because, as you know, it hasn't got a terrific amount of space on the base machine compared to, say, dare I say, the Xbox. That has more space. But already with these games, because they're quite big now, this one's about 90 gig. Um, it's using up a lot of space. So the recordings that I do are going to take about 20 gig at a time because it's 4K. So I've got a clear space to be able to do these recordings. So I'm going to try and follow the path then, because it does like you to follow the path. And we'll try not to get into any trouble. But yeah, I noticed we are very weak against these guys. I'm going to check the level because I've been playing two versions of this game where one has gone slightly ahead. So I'm wondering if this is on hard. Oh, right, I've got it on very hard. Okay, so this is what I got to sort out because I want to play the normal game on that. And I'm going to do Explorer, and I'll show you why. Um, because that does not receive individual markers. So, you know, so well, actually, I will. Actually, I think I will do guided because to get to this cave, we may need to do that. But yeah, if you turn it off, so let's get on normal, and it's not going to save it that. But so, because I've noticed as soon as I came in, things are not very, before I used to hit them one hit in the arrow on the watchers, but these guys, it's like I'm doing 3, 4, 5 shots to kill them. So, but as you know, I'm trying to be a bit more cautious here. In fact, it'd be a good idea to scan them, wouldn't it? And I love the way it locks on, which is a fabulous feature. I'm so glad they added that. That is a tremendous feature. It locks on, so it gives you time to go through and look at this stuff without having to go to the notebook. That is a wonderful feature. And it only moves if you move away yourself, which is a great feature that I love. So I'm going to highlight the track. Because if it comes nearer, I'm going to take things out. So I'm not going to go gung-ho yet. When there's one, then maybe I'll, we'll try shooting it and see how better it is now that I've got on the proper level. And I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I hope you're enjoying it in 4K. Obviously, if you haven't got a 4K TV, it's rather a bit pointless. You probably only, I don't know where to. I think I can silence strike him, but he's just looked the other way. And I usually try to collect the loot, which is probably a stupid idea, but it does catch me out sometimes. But I don't know, it's this kind of thing that we do, isn't it? Is we like to pick up the loot quick. So I'll try and take these guys out so that our road is clear. Although I suppose we could just bypass them, but they are kind of coming a little bit close to where we are. So try and do it so he's looking the other way. Obviously the other guy is looking, and this guy could scan and find me. I presume he's scanning to find you. I'm not quite sure. So I'm trying to do it so that one is looking the other way while the other one is you know, is moving away. So it could be tricky. It's a question of timing. Possibly now. Oh, no, no. All right, okay. So now we're going to see. I'll try the eye. Whoops. Right, okay, so we can one-shot them. It's just that I had it on too high a level. Whoops. We may have got slightly nipped there in the bud. So my actions have been fairly good so far. Well, don't say that too soon, Ray, because you'll get it rammed down your throat pretty sharpish there, boy. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well so far, I must admit. Down, brute. Is there another one? I'm slightly worried. So I wondered why it was a little bit tricky for me when I was doing it the other day. It's because it was on hard. It's either on hard or very hard. So it is going to be a little bit easier than I thought. It's more like the normal kind of experience. Right, so I'm going to follow this. Now, there are things that are going to highlight. If you press the scan, it seems to highlight things. I'll try and read most of these out because, I'm doing this kind of live and I'm playing it at the same time. So, I would like to read them all out. So if they're very long, I might leave them up. I don't really want to read them later, but I'll read them now anyway. Scanned glyphs. These sunlickers and their scorched out diplomacy. Let's not fuss around the. God, I'm terrible at reading. I'm sorry about this. Let's not fuss around the fort. It's a pretty word the Karja use for not stepping on Tanakh toes, which they shouldn't. They have every reason to be afraid of those brutes, but I'm not Karja. I don't try and evade the West over and over again, just because I felt like it. I have no use for these embassies, another polite term for waving the white flag and saying, please don't kill us. And now I'm stuck on this side of the wall too, because the Karja couldn't keep it in their sheath. Yeah, sure. Things are different now. Sunken Avad believes in peaceful dialogue. Whoop-de-doo for you. But simple delvers, traders and tinkerers like me are sitting on our hands until the priest and marshals finish their little tea party, or whatever it is they do out there. Not to mention our brothers and sisters on the other side of the wall. How are they supposed to get help and supplies when the gate is shut tight? How much longer do we have to cool our heels? I've heard they're waiting on some sun priest to arrive. But weren't those nitwits the root of the problem to begin with? They riled up the mad Sun King to start the Western invasion in the first place. Writing this was supposed to calm me down, but it's only blown up the bellows. The longer that gate stays closed, the more shards I lose. I've had it. I'm heading over to Barren Light. Someone's going to get a blast of hot air for all their good it'll do. For all the good it'll do. And I'm sorry if I get text wrong sometimes. Sometimes, while I'm reading, I'm trying to hurry through it, obviously, because they take a while to do. And sometimes I just make I do make a mistake. I do actually read it wrong. So I apologize, if I do that as well. I don't know, is that dyslexic or whatever they call it? I can't think of the word. Dyslexic, that's it. I don't know, I seem to go fast and just miss it or say it the wrong way. I'll try and get, so these guys might be able to get in 2 arrows then, because they were taking me like 5 hours to kill them. I was still taking 3, so that was why I was wondering why it's taking so long to kill one of these as well. So I must have had it on very hard. But surprised I was able to do it then. But she's very good at getting those guys. They're rather quick. Now, if you don't have on guided, you can just go up to these flowers and you don't get this marker. And I quite like that. I did quite like recognizing the plants for myself and picking them up. So there's always that option to do that. I know I'm picking up a lot of stuff, but
Stash this away for later.
I'm trying to, I'm trying to make myself, because it's early in the game and we've got plenty of room to store stuff. I'm trying to pick up as much as I can so I don't run out. So I'm sorry if I'm picking up a lot of stuff. So are we still going up the path? Yeah, we're still kind of following the path. So this could lead us into the. I think it was a cave. So hopefully it'd be the same thing. By the way, they've just done an update. Apparently there's been some pop-in, which I think we did notice when we were coming down the slide there. Uh, so that should address some of those problems. So they're getting quick off the mark
I think I can
doing
climb
this
up
stuff.
this cliff. I wonder if there's anything interesting at the top.
It's a good point. I'm just thinking that myself. Must admit, it seems to be tricky to get up to some of these places. Oh, there is a climbing area there. So yeah, you can highlight that, but you can have that on all the time if you so desire. Well, I did manage to get up it. But yeah, it's got crosses, and apparently I've heard through the grapevine, which is always a nice way to hear things, is that the crosses actually, when you get that was in Death Stranding. So maybe this is, they kind of had a look at Death Stranding and thought, well, that's a nice little feature. This is where you can climb, but this is where you can't climb, which is what
Take
Hideo
this to a
Kojima
dryer
did.
later.
And so I'll try and get her, but it could just be something else and not the kit. I don't think I didn't do this, so I've got a feeling maybe this is the wrong spot. But let's go there anyway. Now, I have noticed, although there's a lot more climbing opportunities, it seems like some are the best ones to do and the others, ignore. So it gives you alternative places to go, but not necessarily the correct way. But there is something up there, and there's something up there. Although the thing we wanted was down there. I'll tell you what, let's go back down then. Because I do really want to fit in, if I can, if my neck is up to it. Which is the main thing is if my neck is up to it. I would like to fit 2 of these in. Now that I've cleared some space. So we should be able to jump down there now. So I'm going to head to that. But yeah, all these little side activities, maybe if you don't want to see every single side activity that I do, and you want me to, just concentrate on the main story or some of the main quests, please let me know. So I'm going to try and learn these plants as well. I know the sky brush is the blue one, so that's river bloom. So I'm going to try and remember that. But I've got a terrible memory, so it probably lasts about 2 minutes. Right, okay, so let's go down, dive down here, and as you can see, the water is beautiful. Far superior than the first game. And of course, we've got to get through it pretty fast. There is something in there, so I think I'll take a gulp of air. And then pop back down again. There is something through there somewhere. Where was it? Something there. So there's going to be things to find underwater now. Well, I don't know whether there'd be quests to do underwater. No idea. Because I haven't really looked up anything on this game. I think I'm heading for the marker actually, which is heading for the other main quest. So let me go back up through there, because I forgot how to do it now. Right, oh, my oxygen's low. Right, we got to move, so I need to swim fast here and then get up. Okay, so I've got to follow this map marker, which is here. Yeah, there's a kind of entrance here. So this I think should be the correct way. So I presume that's it. But we'll mark that, and hopefully we'll get a direction for that. Yeah, so I just want to know which way to go, really. So it's down again. And go fast. Apparently you do get a breathing apparatus, which means you can swim indefinitely, so that would be nice. Okay, let's get up again. It's looking nice. So yeah, obviously, we can see down through the water. It's that kind of glossy finish. So what I've got to turn my volume down yet again because it was still, the game was quiet compared to me. So I'm experimenting and turning it down and down my volume so that, you will have to turn your volume up. So, I'm sorry about you have to turn your volume up, but it's the only way I can do it because, you know, unfortunately, it doesn't give you a master volume. So we can't actually make it any louder on the game sound. Where to now? Oh, I'm a little bit perplexed, as you can imagine. Right, hang on. I think I came straight in last time. I must have got it right last time. So I'm kind of heading this way. So let me actually head oh, hang on. There it is, a blocked path there. So I think it's probably that. So it's probably easy to do this guided thing because at least I don't waste your time too much. And I probably shouldn't be getting resources and wasting time with the breath, but I kind of want to get, get it if I can, save me another trip. But I could pay for that, of course. And this could be the way out, actually. I can't find the cage. I found it first time last time. It's a bit odd, but it could be I went through that and then I went somewhere else to get it. So here's the River Bloom. And there's something there as well, so let's pick up that. So that's medicinal. Oh, yeah, it just usually says medicinal berry, but I didn't quite catch what that was. River Bloom, so I'll try and remember River Bloom. There's a fire there. So I went in, followed a marker, and I immediately found the cave, so I can't seem to find it now. So anyway, we're just doing. Where are we actually headed to? It's like some sort of. So we're actually found something else anyway. So let's do that because it's a good save point, and it saved my new settings. I don't know if it auto saves when you change settings. It could well do that. So no, I won't do a manual one. I'll do a quick one. I am wondering whether that it actually progresses the time a little bit each time you do that. I don't know because it's obviously not a watch. And if you want me to do the odd, bit of a clang, you don't mind that, but obviously I would probably be mostly treating this rather seriously, as a show of respect. The show that I can't be, I'm not always a complete idiot. I can, just be very serious about things. Now, is this a workbench we can use? Doesn't look like it. Looks like just some kind of benchless benchmark. Now, it could be we get something that will, give us access to highlighting other items like resources. So that'll be nice. Just looks like a little bit of a broken down old place that has been attacked or whatever. Right, what's this here? Something hiding in the bushes? What is that? And apparently not pickupable. So it looks like there's a problem there. so I suppose we are going to get problems. Right, okay, so this skybrush. Practically memorised that one. The nice blue one is the skybrush, which is great for cleaning the sky up and removing the clouds. Right. So I've got to find the entrance to this sunken cavern. So I don't know how I did it, but I just wandered about. And I thought, oh, look, there's a pool. Went down straight away. I found the cave. But yeah, that time I went through. But it's as I say, it's always the stream curse, isn't it? And I know you don't believe me, but it happens over and over again. So therefore I do believe me, even though you may not. And that is, what is that?
I'll make an interesting
Midnight
color for
Bloom.
my
Well,
armor.
I doubt if I can remember all these. We're going to drop. And see if we can find our way in this time. It seemed to be like we're just one way in, you know. Oh, gosh. I wasn't sure if that was air or not. I just... Aha! Oh. You must stop doing that, Ray. You frighten yourself to death when you do that. Although I don't frighten myself to death. Just a teeny weeny bit. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Or is there? So what should have been a nice smooth process going in here, finding the thing, has now become a little bit less than that. I tell you, it's a stream curse, you know. I found something straight away when I did it. But, you know, I'm a genius. And I would like to get that down there, if I have time. Faster, go faster, because it's all shiny and green. And that means a lot. It's called green shine, which kind of, yeah, sums it up, really, doesn't it? It's green, it shines. Brilliant how humanity is able to name things with such zest and originality. Like, you know, the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Where do they get these people from? We don't care, right? Right, I'll try going through here. This probably leads us back out. Or back. Right, maybe it's through here. Determined to find it, because it was a very interesting quest. I'll most likely do one, because can only do 1 hour at a time, and then I will probably do a second one immediately after. Do the goodbye, but here's another one. Right, okay, down we go. It's probably going to lead us out, isn't it? Oh, it's leading us out, all right. So that's funny. How did I come I found that first time last time? Very odd. I'm very unlucky today. All right, well, I'll tell you what, we'll ignore that. Much as it was very exciting. And I did enjoy doing it. So, yeah, I can't find it. I wonder why that is. I mean, is it this? Sure, I haven't got a clue. How come that is not... Oh, they don't go green anymore. Is that what it is? Oh, I see. They are actually stay white. Could be a bit confusing, but I suppose they're grey when... Maybe they're grey. Yeah, well, yeah. Maybe that's to help with frame rate. Who knows? So Sunken Cavern, Dawn East. So yeah, I kind of lost interest in that now. I'll tell you what, let's go for this little beauty here. Seeing as we're getting nowhere with that one. It's more Skybrush there. But yeah, if you turn off Explorer thingy, I think in the options. There's another ball there. I'm tempted to do it, but I'm taking so long picking up this thing. Because you've got to be closer than that, Ray.
My stash has room.
Yeah, they seem to come back quick, don't they? Machines are probably making them more of them. I better eat some berries. Right, we've changed the track now. We're going to go here, but we will kind of go to that nice village that we can see there. By the way, we can slide a terrifically long way. You know, it kind of, you know, if there's a bit of a slope, we will just keep on sliding, which is kind of nice. Whereas before it was just slide for a bit. got to get used to this thing because you got to like tap it, and I was used to holding it before.
I've learned to override machines.
I know what
or
you're saying.
cauldrons
Why put it there,
before.
Ray? You should have put it to the left
Someone
of you.
finally out here.
But I still, oh, I don't know. You're scanning. This could be tricky. Ooh, just in time. Don't bother picking it up yet, Ray. Right, okay, where to now? Where is the, where's the marker? Right, it's up there. So we're kind of on the right path. Hang on, is it that way? Try it that way. So I'll tell you what, we'll evade it, although got a chance of a second one here. He's obviously interested in that dead one. Thinking, hello, hello. Yeah, so let's be a bit more careful about where we throw the stone this time. Go, buddy. You know you want it. A little bit closer. Why don't you go a little bit closer, eh? No, you're not going to do that. Well, I would check it out. You know, that stone could be a person. Go on. It's nice, you know, is it? All right, I'll throw another one then, you clown. No, no, he's going in. Should be so nosy. That's what you get. You're not clowning around, Ray. No, 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 no. No, I wouldn't dream of clowning around. I'll pick up the stones because they are handy. Right, okay, so it looks like it's up here. Possibly. I try not to pick up quite so much stuff, but you know, it's so tempting to pick it up, you know. But for the sake of the stream, I'll put the markers on because it just makes this process a little bit quicker. Right, okay, right. We have a grapple point there, so we're gonna. Although I should have got that bit down there first. Let go, Aloy. Small valuable chest. May as well get everything because you know these are valuable. I do love this new tool. It's I don't know, ace. He said, trying to you know be with it, you know.
Useful for making dyes.
Pale bloom. I'll never remember all these, will I? Let's be honest. And you can have these on all the time, as I said. The annotations or whatever they're called. Highlights. What's it? Verdant gloom. Yeah, I already. It's doing too many for me to the brain to take in. I'll just stick with the sky brush. There's actually a grapple point now. Looks like a watchtower of some sort.
Days.
Why can't I go up this bit? Oh, I've got to go around there. Right, okay. So yeah, you know, it would have been nice to have total mobility, but I don't know, maybe we'll get that. Maybe they'll do a third one. Let's hope so. I mean, it would be rather gymnastic if we could get that. You say gymnastic? I may have said gymnastic there, Ray. You know, it's a rather stupid thing to say. Can I get that? Well, let's get the... Oh, it's purple. That probably means it's good stuff like that. Right, let's see. I thought that was a yellow point there. It is a yellow point, I just I can't grasp it. Alright, up we go. Oh, it's like Batman now, isn't it? What if they'll give us a Batman cowl? Oh. Oh. Nearly, Ray. Is that your real name then? Well, I'm not saying. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think. Well, I guess that's probably is, you know. You know, so I quite like it. I mean, the only reason that it's RayRay, by the way.
Some
If you
kind of
want to know the
device.
story of that,
The metal reflects the sun. To send a signal?
and I will try not to talk over it. You know, obviously, Jess was saying, you know, you do talk over it a bit, Ray. So I will try not to do that.
Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep
And
it
you're
for
probably
later.
annoyed by it too. And I just spoke over it again. Numbskull! So I'll try not to, but sometimes I'm about to say something just as she says it, and I just got to remember to cease immediately. So some kind of lens. So when we get so many of these lenses, does that give us something? It could well be. Now comes the tricky bit, is getting down, of course. There, maybe? Uh, I can't see any down there. Can you? So I've got to find the way down now, which is probably the way I came in, which is down here, isn't it? Makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, of course it does. Right, oh God, I thought it was not going to come up there. Which, yeah, almost frightened me to death there, although I don't get frightened at all. Although I always say that, you know, but deep down I bet I'm scared me living daylights out of myself. But no, I don't. You know, it's like people play Subnautica. And, you know, they absolutely scream when they see a Reaper. Whereas I don't do that. I just go, whoa, 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 right, we better get out of there then. You know. Yeah, so I might panic, but, you know, at least I don't scream my head off like some little baby. And hopefully I won't do that in here. The only time I actually came anywhere near a scream was in Ark. It's got nothing to do with this game, Ray, sorry. I'm rambling a bit, but that's because we're just climbing. We're clambering, which is why I'm rambling. Get it? Oops. I think we should be safe to go down there. Right, so we've got some lens. Let's have a look at this lens. So the new tools is, well, we have a fast travel pack and the health potion. So we've got it popped up. It's a nice animation. It's such a child. So we've got some watches, you know, these things that we had in the previous one, but we have got some bronze ingot, which is it's used for selling for metal shards. So a polished metal like that is valuable to merchants. So it doesn't look as though it does anything else. So it's not like upgrades or anything. A sound shell, that's for upgrading. And so is that. And yeah, I imagine all these will as well. That's to chill water, so it's normal stuff. So these are a few. So there are new items now, like the glow blast and Eastern. Yeah, I think they do kind of give you some kind of buffs. It says purchase food from cooks in the Dawn and No Man's settlements. I got a feeling they might give you some kind of buff. One thing I did hear, kind of almost by accident, these are sorry, but one thing I did hear was, and I wish I hadn't heard it now, but I've been saying, oh, wouldn't it be nice to have the paints during the game? Apparently, you can now, but it only happens at a certain point. So that's our Slitherfang. So we click on that, and then yeah, he has got a lot of things on him, hasn't he? Look at this. There's tons of stuff. So these are used to power all the shocks. So I see. So we shoot that there. That stops those shock attacks. So that's gonna, yeah. So I'm gonna have to kind of go through all the stuff. I probably won't remember, but it says it's strong versus shock attack, which yeah, it's odd because sometimes some of the creatures, they actually they are kind of resistant to the thing that they're good at. I mean, does that make sense? So we got some more bios. So Blameless Murad. So he's a spy master of the Carja Sundom. Murad traded secrets and information during the tyrannical reign of the mad Sun King. He fed information to the exiled prince. So I don't know if you want me to do this, but we know Silence is, out for what he can get. We know about Ross. We know about Ted Farrow. If you've seen the, played the original, we know about Gaia. Travis Tate is obviously that guy who fooled us and did a rather ugly gesture. And then we have Sunken Avad, who got rid of his miserable brother. And he's a very nice guy. And Vanasha is somebody we helped in the previous game, and Uthid was once a loyal captain of the dissident Shadow Carja, but he did go, find out how bad it was and decided he was going to be a good guy. And we had to save him in the last one. So I don't mind me going through a couple of these. A dome-shaped piece of glass that refracts light. Recover from a cardinal signal tower. So I presume this is going to give us something at some point. And then we have the data point, which is the one that we just looked at, I do believe. Oh, that's the one that we, where he blasphemers, blood of vipers. Yeah, so that was very funny. Har, har, har. Yes, clown. Right then, let's see, where should we go now? It's blocked path there as well. I'm intrigued by the blocked path. Hang on, which way was it? Opposite way. Let me mark that. So we might need a special tool for this then. That's where we just came from, isn't it? Was it just where we just come from, or was it something different? I think that's the one we just went to, isn't it? Oh no. It seems like it. I mean, to me, it seems like it. Yeah, I think it's the same place. Right, okay, so there's something down here. Let's get this. Oh, I have to be very careful here. Crimson
would be
bloom.
interested in this.
But yeah, it looks quite nice, all these things. Right. So I was trying to squeeze as much as I can. Now and again, I will just press a button to see how long is left. It's not saying. Oh, sorry. I'm blind. 37 minutes. Okay, there's a quest down there, I see. Right, let's head towards the quest I see down there. So is this... Oh, this is Chainscrape. Right, let's head for Chainscrape. Skybrush.
Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there.
Ooh.
I'll be able to tinker with my other gear too.
I like a good tinker. I think I'm being a little bit too silly now. Now that is... I can't remember. Bitter leaf, right? Bitter leaf. I'll try and remember, but... There is another bitter leaf. He'll stay in my head for about 2 minutes. And finally disappear into the mill. I jump that. And I must say, although, on the Death Stranding they had lovely moss, it's not bad moss here either. Although it could be grass. I know he was bragging about his wonderful moss. Can I get in? Chainscape, right, how do I get in? That's the question. Obviously we've got to follow the path. There's another bitter leaf there. See how long it can stay in my head.
Outlander approaching.
Is that the savior?
Wanna come in, savior?
I might, but first of all, I might want to pick this thing up down here. So I'll be back in a minute, guys. Look at that, I can see through the water. It's lovely now. Oh, there's a bit more of this green shine. Yeah, how can I forget that name? I won't go gathering. I mean, I could go gathering a lot probably, but I won't bore you to death with gathering. I may gather things off stream. Right then.
Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
Well, it's quite easy. And enjoy the 4K graphics if you have a 4K TV.
By the forge.
Oh, it's Petra.
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our the bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Not a bad offer. I'm trying to stay quiet through these now.
This Orwin
Hallelujah.
guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
My sentiments entirely. Right, yeah, you notice that the guys that work in the forge and things like that, they come out with sparks, hammer, by gears, so it seems to be a thing in this game that all those kind of guys are going to come out with remarks to do with hammering, nailing, you name it. Right, let's go to this lovely bench. Now this is the point I reached on when I went way ahead on the PlayStation 4.
And his cronies here. Now leave me be.
I like hearing the chat in the background because sometimes they're quite funny.
You need to tinker with that gear. Thinking of upgrading that gear? Workbench is all yours.
Okay, I will. Right, let's go in before they completely overwash us with stuff. Right then, we have a weapons upgrades available. Upgrade your weapons, improve their performance, and unlock customizations like additional coil slots and new ammo types. So this is a new thing in the game now. So we have a blast sling bow. I'm thinking bow because that's probably what will be used the most, isn't it? Unlock new ammo. Yeah, that would be good. Yes. So we'll select that. And we need 50 metal shards and 1 braided wire, and we have 5. So what happens if we go to that one? So that's how many we need, and in brackets is how many we have. So we can do level 1 and 2. So I take it if we do that one, it does that one as well. So let's test that theory. Let's see if we can do the... we may be able to do all 3 here. It cost us a pretty penny. So let's do that one then. Oh, I see. You've got to do each one before we can go to the next one. That kind of makes sense in the grand scheme of things. So, because obviously we're going to use some up each time. So let's do that one. So I'm going to do, say, 2 upgrades on that. So that has give us what kind of ammo now? Where are we going? Oh, it wants us to do this, but look, because I can't move it now. So, okay, then we'll do that as well then. Well, that's fabulous. So it gives us an empty slot on that, and then it looks like we can't do anything else. We just got to go back. So I didn't know what the beginning one was, but it wasn't a lot. It's about 10, was it? So that's made a significant difference. So can we do the sling as well? Because that would be nice. So yeah, we only got 2 braided wire, so it's going to go from, our current is what, 14, and it's going to go to 17. That one will go from 17 to 22, and that one will go from 22 to 20. So that's quite nice. And so why is the second one 30, the first one 14? I don't know, we'll have to work that out. So let's do that. It looks like we've got to do them one at a time. So we may as well. So, you know, it could be all these resources gathering that I did is probably helping us here. So, right, so we can't do that on that one. So we need some braided wire. Okay, so that's a nice little upgrade from what we had before. We got a weapon outfit upgrade. So that increases our resistance. Can we get that? Doesn't say. Oh, right. Okay, so it's going to do one plus 1 concentration plus 1 potent machine, and then it's got weavers and all that kind of stuff. That's going to do plus 2. Yeah, I'm not a fan of small increments, but I must admit that's a fair increment between 13 and 17. So again, we probably need to do this. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to do this. What? Well, I'm not going to do this for one simple reason. I did get that means I can do an extra one, right? Okay. I did get some outfits and a couple of weapons, you know, as digital extra. An ammo that deals damage is now available in your inventory. Use the focus to scan enemies and see if they are weak to acid. Hitting enemies with acid will build up to the corroding state. Once in this state, an enemy's armor takes damage over time and reduce damage resistance. Shoot acid canisters with acid arrows to detonate them and trigger a large elemental explosion. Thank you. So let's just look at that. And so that means I could do it now. This just seems to say frost at the minute. Edit coils. I haven't got any coils. Right, let's have a look at this, see what we found. I might not always do this, but you know, it tells you every time you pick up whether you've already got it before. Of course, slot has been unlocked for one of your weapons. Trying to get into a place where it's easy to see. Cores can be equipped on weapons to improve their performance. Right, yeah, we know that. Tap square when viewing the weapon in your inventory to modify its coils. Okay.
This should be useful.
Well, yeah, there was
Now
somewhere
I just need to
where
find Aaron and help him
I
clear the
picked up new
bristlebacks.
weapons. I think it was at this place, but I'm not quite sure where it was. Let's have a look, see if it highlights anything. Stitcher? Oh, there's some Stitcher things there. My stash. Ah, that was it. My stash. I just had a kind of a quick look around, and there was this place that had stash. How do I get in there? Which is like The Witcher 3. Pick up that. Which means, you know, you can access your stuff from anywhere. Which is really nice. So wherever you are, as long as there's a stash there, they will, you know, you can pick up your stuff from one stash that's in another stash. So they remain consistent the whole time. And this is where I got the extra gear. My digital downloads, you know, if you buy, well, there was 2 versions of the game, one with pre-order bonus or something. So this is your stash, can be found in every settlement as well as many other locations throughout the world. When you gather items beyond your carrying capacity, excess items will be sent to your stash. From there you can retrieve items individually or restock all your resources by holding square. By upgrading your pouches at the workbench, you can increase your carrying capacity. Okay. So if we open our stash, we're now going to have new, some. Oh, these are the resources. You got free resources as a part of the the pre-order bonus or whatever it was as well. So this is what we've got. Okay, so we can take these items if we want. So I'll tell you what, for a minute. Can we take all of them? Oh, we can mark them to take, so we could just go through like that. I'm going to take them all for a minute because they could come handy at the minute. Oh, there's no room in my pouch. Right, okay, forget that idea. Stupid idea anyway, so let's leave that one there. Can I take all that? Apparently I can. Excellent. Outfits, right, here we go. So, yeah, so we've got our normal outfit, right? But we have two other ones. So that's I think that's our normal. Oh no, I think this is a new one as well. So we actually got 3 new outfits here. So I don't know how that compares to my other one, but let's take all 3 and hope we can take them. We should be able to. Should be room in. So let's. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There's some ammo as well to take. Oh, there's a strike piece. Yeah, these are the. I can't. Yeah, it's me. I can't rotate them, but it does give you a nice picture in the background, which is really nice. So these are part of the apparently some kind of game you can play. So it's a wooden carving that resembles an apex claw strider. I wonder if Jess would make one of these. Used in a game of machine strikes, the medium-sized melee-type strike piece has a medium cost to use in battle. It can be moved a short distance, has an average attack power, a short attack range, and average health. Possesses the retaliate skill. It rotates towards its attacker and inflicts 1 damage if it's in range. Okay, so let's take that as well. And we also have new weapons. So I do believe this is an extra weapon as well. So the Nora Legacy, a powerful high-tech spear. I couldn't actually see any difference between some of these things, but it could be there was slight differences. So we'll take that one. Although let's mark all 3 and take all 3. That'd be quicker, wouldn't it? All right, I think that is it. There's nothing else. So I'll take all that for now, and maybe the fast travel packs. So it got your inventory, and we got our stash. So anywhere that has these stash things, which is in most kind of settlements, I presume,
Now I've seen everything.
you can just get the same thing will be in each stash. Warrior bows are quick-firing, short-range bows. Unlike other bow type, they deal maximum damage even when not fully drawn. They quickly lose accuracy at a long distance. Remember, shoot elemental arrows to detonate canisters of the same elemental type. Okay, so let's have a look at these new weapons. So our normal one is that one, I do believe. So I think that is the normal one. So it says damage, charge, discharge. See, I can't see a lot of difference apart from the look of it. I can't see much difference in that, to be honest. But is it the same one? Champion spear, legacy spear. I can't see a lot of difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 things there. 8 things there. They look very similar to me. The frost blastling, and then we have this new hunter bow, which we can put coils in. So that's the one we currently have. Then we got this one, so we could equip that. We could choose a slot, so we'll go there, say. And then we have a thunder sling, which does what? Oh, it does kind of blast damage. So we'll equip that in, say, that one. But maybe have those on the left. So I think that is all of them. So, and yeah, I can't tell which is different. It was gifted by King Avad, equipped with a master override. So has this got a master override? It honors the memory of beloved guardian. Override unlocked machines. and a resonator to store and release energy allows access to zero dawn systems. They seem to be identical, although there could be differences. I'm not sure. So they look a bit identical to me, but cool, I like it. So let me check how long's left. 55 minutes, so we've only got 4 minutes, so let's first of all find a fire. There's probably a fire around here somewhere. So let's have a look, see if it's on here at all, so that I can save it and continue on. Right, although, you know, I could just stop the recording and then restart it again, which is probably what I'll do. I'll try and do 2 hours here. So let's do a quick save here. Right, okay, and let's see what else there is to just have a look at. Well, I've just got a couple of minutes. So there are outfits. So let's go to the Stitcher. Seems to be dead ahead. And see what they have. Because as I made a mistake on the first game, I didn't upgrade on the beginning. Can we not talk to him from the front?
A shard for your thoughts, Nora.
So we may have to go in then.
Almost ready to go?
But you know, we're a special person, so we have to go in and ask. No? I'm not quite sure how this works. Maybe this hasn't been unlocked yet. So we may have to unlock this at some point. Doesn't look like we can do anything, does it? Unless we've got to go up to the outfit outside, which is kind of what they did in Breath of the Wild. So it could be that. I mean, yeah, things have changed in this game. So it could be just got to this and we do it. Right, and maybe we don't get a choice, you know, the choice yet. Because they're kind of introducing systems, you know, a bit at a time. So let's see what else is here. So I'm just going to check out a couple of things. We check the recording. We got 3 minutes exactly. So could very quickly go there. Although actually, let's go there and look at this mission. And hopefully it doesn't talk too long, so that you know, I'll try and stop it as soon as I get there, because it's going to end in about 2 minutes now. So I won't click on it until I'm there. So I'll just pick up the resource.
Slow down!
Resource pack there.
We all know it was the Carja who led the bristlebacks into the valley.
Right, and then we'll talk to this person.
That is
Alright, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And I hope you enjoyed part 3. In a minute, I'll be doing part 4. Bye for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Concession decree.